Hello and welcome to your English language class. Today in this class we'll continue reading the chapter The Lotus Eaters, written by Geraldine McCaughrean. Now we've already read till page number 55. So let us start reading from page number 56. Leaving the ships well guarded, he took 50 men inland through the dense trees. Now, here we are talking about Odysseus, who's going in search of Eurylochus. Okay, and Eurylochus had gone along with 20 men or 20 soldiers in search of food, okay, on the island. So now Odysseus left the ships well guarded. That means he left a few soldiers there and he only took 50 men along with him. And he went in search of Eurylochus through the dense trees. Velvety, succulent leaves stroked their faces. Succulent means juicy. So velvety and juicy leaves stroked their faces मतलब उनके faces पे वो leaves जो हैं they were touching their faces, okay, and they were stroking them, okay. जैसे जब आप आगे चल रहे हो तो पत्तियाँ जो हैं उसकी जो बड़ी बड़ी लीव्स हैं वो आपके फेस पे टकरा रही हैं और आपके फेस को स्ट्रोक कर रही हैं. स्वीट स्मेलिंग फ्लावर्स ड्रूप्ड मीन्स दे वर हैंगिंग लो. हेवी विद नेक्टर, ऑब्वियसली द फ्लावर्स वर फिल्ड विद नेक्टर, और उनके अंदर नेक्टर क्या होता है, शहद, राइट. सो the flowers were filled with nectar and that's why they were quite heavy and they were drooping down, they were hanging low, and sprinkled their hair with pollen. और जो flowers थे उनके अंदर जो pollens थे वो भी झड़ के उनके बालों में गिर रहे थे. they were sprinkling their hair with pollen. There was a noise of water bubbling underground and dark-eyed fawns. What are fawns? Baby deers, okay. So dark-eyed fawns peeped at them. They were looking at them between golden grasses. Okay, वहाँ पे बहुत सारे baby deers भी थे जो उनको golden grass के बीच में से they were looking at them. What danger could there be in a place like this? Whispered Politus at Odysseus' shoulder. Politus was one of Odysseus' soldiers. So he just asked politely that what danger could there be in a place like this? यहाँ पे क्या खतरा हो सकता है? It's such a beautiful place and everything here is so beautiful. I don't think there could be any danger out here. Odysseus said nothing, but Odysseus was far-sighted. He knew that there was something which was quite mysterious about this island and something was not right, okay. So but he sensed an unknown danger, लेकिन उसको फिर भी लग रहा था कि यहाँ पे कुछ तो है, कोई खतरा तो है. A mile along the green and shady path, they were dazzled by a clearing bright with sunlit water, and there was a lake, okay, in the middle of the island. There was this lake which was quite, and the water was quite clear and it was bright with sunlight, okay. Around the lake stood a village, and there was this village which was around the lake. In the shade of the palm leaves, their sword belts all unbuckled, lay Eurylochus and his 20 men on the grass. अब वहीं पर वो जो लेक, बीच में एक लेक थी और उसके चारों तरफ एक विलेज था, और जब ये वहाँ पर पहुँचते हैं तो उन्हें क्या दिखाई देता है? यूरिलोकस और उसके जो 20 men थे, they were just lying down on the grass and their sword belts were all unbuckled. उन्होंने अपने जितने भी तलवार थी और जितना जो कुछ भी उनकी जो तलवार जिस बेल्ट में वो लगाते थे वो सब कुछ उन्होंने अनबकल करके साइड में रखा हुआ था, as if they were just relaxing, okay. As well as some young men and women of that land. और वहाँ पे उनके साथ जो विलेज के residents थे, कुछ young men and women, they were also just lying around there. These young men and women had long thick hair which spilled over their shoulders, and they plied their visitors with fruit from wooden bowls. Okay, all these young men and women had long, thick hair. Okay, जो कि उनके shoulders तक बिखरे हुए थे. And they were just offering their visitors, जो भी उनके visitors, जो भी guest उनको मिलते थे, उनको वो हमेशा food और drink offer करते थे. Okay, and they were offering them fruits from wooden bowls. At the sight of Odysseus, they leaped up. Leaped up means they just jumped up, smiling, ran and took hold of the newcomers. और जैसे ही उन्होंने देखा कि okay fine, now we've got some new guests, so they just ran and they just grabbed them and dragged them towards the shade. और उनको भी वो अपनी तरफ खींच कर लेकर आने लग गए कि you also come and join us. Their hands were brown and their skin sticky with the juice of the fruits. Their words were soft murmurs and their mouths never once stopped smiling. Now, all these young men and women were very cheerful and they never stopped smiling, and their hands were brown और उनकी जो पूरी skin है, it was kind of it had become sticky with the juice of the fruits which they were offering them, and maybe they were themselves eating them too. Eurylochus smiled too. He smiled at Odysseus as if at someone whose face was dimly familiar. अब यूरिलोकस भी ओडिसियस को देखकर एक फेंट स्माइल पास करता है और वो मतलब ही रिएक्ट्स एज इफ he doesn't know him too well, but somehow he knows him, but he can't remember. Okay, and his words slurred a little when he said, and he was fumbling, means he was not speaking clearly. Don't I know you? Come and have some of this fruit. There's plenty, plenty. Taste it. You never tasted anything like this. I know you, don't I? अब वो उसको कुछ भी याद नहीं है. Who's Odysseus and what is he doing here? And he just goes there to Odysseus and he just offers him some of the fruits, and he says that you must have never tasted something like this before. And then he asks that I know you, don't I? कि मैं शायद आपको जानता हूँ, है ना? He tossed a piece of fruit, round and golden, wrapped in a velvety skin. और तभी वो उस फ्रूट, जो फ्रूट वो खा रहा होता है उसमें से एक टुकड़ा उठाता है और वो उनकी तरफ टॉस करता है उसको, ठीक है, हवा में उछाल देता है. राउंड एंड गोल्डन, wrapped in a velvety skin, and Politus reached up to catch it, और Politus उसको कैच कर लेता है. But Odysseus snatched the fruit out of the air and cast it into the lake. लेकिन Odysseus उसको बीच में ही हवा में ऐसे हाथ से रोक लेता है और उसको सीधा लेक में फेंक देता है. He whispered over his shoulder, और वो धीरे से उसको बोलता है, Tell the man no one is to touch the fruit. कि अपने सभी जितने भी सोल्जर्स हैं, just tell them that no one must touch the fruit. Odysseus waved away the sticky brown hands that offered him the delicious food. Then he called out to Eurylochus, What of your wife and 6 daughters, my friend? Will you keep them waiting while you idle here? Now Odysseus जो है, he just pushed away the sticky brown hands. Okay, जो young men and women थे उस village के, whenever they were coming near him to offer him the delicious food, he was just pushing them away. He was just waving them. वो पहले ही हाथ से ऐसे करके इशारा करके उनको मना कर रहा था. Then he called out to Eurylochus, और फिर वो Eurylochus को से पूछता है that what about your wife and your 6 daughters, my friend? क्या तुम उनको हमेशा के लिए वेट करने के लिए छोड़ दोगे और यहाँ पर ऐसे ही टाइम वेस्ट करते रहोगे? Who? What? Sorry, friend, but I think you've made a mistake. Wife, daughters. Okay. Now Eurylochus had forgotten all about his wife and daughters, and he was not able to remember anything about his past life, and he was saying that you are making a mistake. I don't have a wife, I don't have any daughters, and have some fruit, that's what you need. और वो सोचता है कि शायद इसको कोई गलत फहमी हो रही है, so he just offers him the fruit. As Eurylochus spoke, the juice ran down his beard. और वो इतना जूसी फ्रूट वो खा रहा होता है that the juice from the fruit was coming out of his mouth and it was just running down his beard. Politus was alarmed. What's the matter with him, Captain? And now Politus, who was a moment before he was saying that what danger could there be in a place like this, now he's quite alarmed. He's quite shocked at the behavior of Eurylochus, and he just asks Odysseus that what's the matter with him, why he's behaving so weirdly. What's the matter with all of them? Have you never heard of the lotus eaters, Politus? Okay. अब जो ओडिसियस होता है उसको ये जो फ्रूट है, जो लोटस फ्रूट है, इसके बारे में पता होता है कि इट जस्ट messes with your brain. Okay, वो आपके दिमाग के साथ कुछ ऐसा, उसमें मे बी कुछ ऐसे chemicals उसमें present हैं which makes you lose your mind. Okay, तो वो कहता है, have you never heard of the lotus eaters, Politus? The lotus eaters, the name echoed through the ranks of Odysseus' 50 men, and their faces turned deathly white. Now जैसे ही वो लोटस ईटर्स का नाम सुनते हैं, एकदम से हर कोई जो है their faces became pale with fear. Okay, they were quite scared at the mention of this name, lotus eaters. Courage, men. Now Odysseus didn't want to scare them, so he just motivates them to have courage. Your comrades have been eating the lotus fruit. और आपके जितने यहाँ पे फेलो सोल्जर्स हैं, they've been eating the lotus fruit. Their memories have melted and their wits have drowned in the treacherous juice. और कहता है कि इनकी जो याददाश्त है वो धीरे धीरे कम हो गई है, and their common sense have drowned. और वो किस में गुम हो गई है, उनकी जो common sense है, it has drowned in the treacherous और unsafe और quite harmful juice. जो भी इस fruit का जो juice है, उसकी वजह से उनकी जो common sense है वो भी काफ़ी हद तक hamper हो गई है. Okay. They care nothing now for us or for the families waiting for them. Are we to abandon them here or shall we save them from themselves? Okay. अब वो ना तो हमारे बारे में कुछ जानते हैं, ना ही अपनी फैमिलीज जो कि उनका इतने सालों से वेट कर रही है. नाउ दे आर नॉट बॉदर्ड अबाउट एनीथिंग बट themselves, and now it's up to us that shall we abandon them. Abandon means leave them behind here, or shall we save them, ठीक है, from themselves. क्या हमें उन्हें बचाना चाहिए या हमें उन्हें ऐसे ही छोड़कर चले जाना चाहिए, ठीक है. Quickly now, close up your ears and seal your lips and help me carry them back to the ships, said Odysseus. अब Odysseus कहता है जल्दी से अपने कानों को बंद करो और अपने लिप्स को भी सील कर लो. Okay, don't say a word, don't listen to any of the voice. Just help me in carrying all these men back to the ships. Odysseus' men ran round the lake and overturned the bowls and baskets of fruit. अब वो जल्दी से जितने भी फ्रूट्स होते हैं उनको फेंक देते हैं. They seized their friends and dragged them to their feet. और वो जल्दी से अपने जितने भी उनके फ्रेंड्स होते हैं, they just seized them. Seized means they just grabbed them and they just dragged them to their feet. उनको खड़ा करते हैं जल्दी से. Leave us be. What are you doing? Now the lotus eaters, they don't want to leave this place, so they are just asking them to leave them behind. Get away, who are you? Shrieked the lotus eating Greeks. अब ये जो lotus eating Greeks है, their fellow soldiers, जो ओडिसियस की आर्मी के ये लोग हैं, वो कह रहे हैं get away, who are you? उनको कुछ भी याद नहीं है that who are these army men. What are you doing? Eurylochus and his men struggled and pleaded and shrieked. Okay, वो उनसे पहले तो स्ट्रगल करते हैं उनके साथ, फिर उन्हें रिक्वेस्ट करते हैं एंड दे स्टार्ट येलिंग नॉइजीली, वेयर आर यू टेकिंग अस, लीव अस बी, फॉर पिटीज सेक डोंट टेक अस अवे फ्रॉम द फ्रूट. And they are quite hypnotized with that fruit and they don't want to leave this place and they don't want to leave the fruits. Okay, so they are just requesting them to leave them here itself. Okay. Okay, so I hope you've understood the story till here. We'll be taking up the remaining portion of it and the question answers and book exercise of this chapter in the next video. Till then, you just go through the story and just read this chapter twice. Okay, and just write down all the difficult words and word meanings in your fair notebook. Alright, and try doing all the question answers in your rough notebook. And we'll be discussing the question answers in your live class as well. Okay, thank you for watching this video.